our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Nightmare. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Lee the Leech JINGLIANG.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round underway. The Leech, Lee JINGLIANG. His smile lights up the room. His style lights up the octagon. As for this particular matchup, he's hoping it'll be a kickboxing match, but he has certainly worked hard on his wrestling, on his strength and conditioning at the Institute of Human Performance down there in South Florida. The Leech has a lot of experience and says wherever this fight goes, I am comfortable and ready to impose my will. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Right.
Nice punch to the head. This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes. Good jab.
Nice jab there by JINGLIANG.
Big clinch. Watch him shift and try to start getting his punches off. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, and get up.
He's in the mount.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving, keep moving.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Posture up, let's work.
Under 2 minutes now to go round 1. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Well, he's got his back now.
There it is, now he's going to mount. He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
Oh, how good is that hook? We'll see if he can finish.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Front leg kick. That front kick was nasty.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, so there's the end of the round. Tough job, but somebody's got to do it, man. Absolutely incredible. Both fighters got stunned. It's amazing to think that we fight on.
We are in the best seat in the house to watch 2 men go out there and really lay it on the line. Both got hurt, but even when they were hurt, neither one of them looked like they wanted to take a step back. This is the exact type of fight they expected and the type of fight that they're delivering to the fans.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody...
And he comes through with a big knee. Back and forth we go. Oh, left hook to the head. It's Maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Oh, huge kick to the body. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Let's go.
Stand this up. You need to work.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
An elbow! Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down.
Scramble and go.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Jingliang's in half guard. Oh, big shots from the top. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Jingliang.
Hey, scramble, get up.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Protect your neck. He's going for the choke.
30 seconds to go in round 2.
Hard scramble.
20 seconds to go round 2. All right, trying to pass here, as Global Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
The next with a beautiful jab.
So he blocks the strike there and now immediately counters with a straight. That is defense into offense, and he certainly looks like the much longer fighter. Nice job. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
That was a slick transition. Oh, right into mount.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Let's go. We got a scramble here. Keep moving those hips until you get your guard
Continuing to
back.
stay busy here on the ground. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Jingliang. Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does.
He flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the end.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Oh, you got to be careful there, yep. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Massive shot from the top.
That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance here in this arena tonight. Well, don't leave it in the judges' hands. A little bit easier said than done. Competitive, close fight. You got to lean either way.
I mean, it is horrible when you walk back to the center of the octagon not knowing exactly who won the fight. I thought he won a lot of the striking exchanges, but it wasn't very clear. So it'll be interesting to see who gets the decision.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, the Nightmare.
All right, well, congratulations to him there, and I think 5 years from now they'll forget that it was a split and not a unanimous decision, but that was a close fight.
I mean, that was a very close fight, and that's the most uncomfortable decision in the world, to walk to the center not knowing if you did enough to get the job done. Fortunately, he did enough, and he got the victory.